Let's be honest. We've all bought the fancy eye cream with high hopes. And for most of us, nothing changes. In this episode, we're busting the myth that eye creams are the answer for crow's feet, under eye wrinkles, and that crepey, thinning skin. I'll share what actually works to firm and smooth this delicate area, like microstamping, copper peptides, and the right actives applied safely and strategically. Because this part of your face might be delicate, but it's not hopeless.
One of the most talked about areas on our faces are our eyes.
Yes.
I'd say probably 60-70% of the people that call in, when they list, their laundry list of things, they have a little pigmentation of this. Always, they say under eye wrinkles,
Crow's feet.
Oh,
and then the heavy lids.
There we go. Yes, I hear that a lot as well.
Yes.
They feel a little defeated because they have a drawer full of eye creams that they have been, you know how it is. You have that drawer of products that, you felt like, oh, this is the product.
This is the one. Their marketing was so good.
Yes. And you get a little discouraged after, you use it for a couple of days or weeks. But, it's a problem. So we are going to talk about why these eye creams, certain ones, aren't going to go deep enough and such, and what you really need to do to get that collagen stimulated and start getting on the road to some nice tighter under eye skin or lids.
Well, everything that we can do, let's do.
Yeah, let's go over that. They're always overhyped. They're always overpriced. But, it's not just one product. You need a series of things that are going to help you.
For sure. You cannot always just rely on one single magical product or one single magical ingredient.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, there's every time you turn around, there's a new ingredient.
Right.
With a new wonderful story. And that ingredient may be better than some that are out now, and it may not be.
Right.
I mean, a lot of times when you go back to the basics, these ingredients that are the basics because they work and they've been shown to work for decades.
Right.
Like retinol.
Yeah. Right.
Sure. Retinoids. Like, hello, we have some in our eye cream.
Yes.
We have the things in our eye cream to help you. What is an eye cream? Most of the time it's either a milder formula than they would normally put on your face, because everybody's like, oh, the eyes are so sensitive. Yeah, the eyes can be sensitive, but they're also not so sensitive that you can't use normal ingredients and normal percentages. So I feel like a lot of times businesses probably make these watered down products for the eye area, and then they just amp up the moisture factor, so it's like, oh, it feels so luxurious. They feel moisturized and maybe they look plump and moisturized. But it's just water.
It's a glorified moisturizer.
It's not really doing what you want it to do. And a lot of the ingredients out there are just like fluffy, they're really not doing anything. But there again, some things are good,
right?
Give it an actual chance. Like I don't ever want to tell somebody, oh, that one's just garbage, try this. No, I mean, take a picture.
Yeah.
Just like we tell you to do with anything you start. If you're using a new product, a new eye cream, and you think this is this magical product, well, you need to use it for bare minimum 90 days, and you need to have photos. And then you're going to be able to see, because the eye area is tough. That's something that's moving all the time. We're going to have eye wrinkles.
Yeah.
Teenagers have eye wrinkles.
Sure.
Teenagers have crow's feet and wrinkles under their eyes. So don't think, if you're in your 50s and you have some, it's not the end of the world.
Right.
You're not going to just get rid of it and have perfect smooth everywhere. Nothing's going to do that.
You're going to smile.
Yeah.
You are, you're going to talk. You're going to make muscle movements. You're going to squint when the sun is out. All of those things.
Yeah, and you're going to have some lines, and it actually makes it doesn't look right if you don't have any lines. It almost looks like is that okay? Are we looking at an AI person here? It just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Like you have to have a little bit of something to show that you're alive.
And that skin is thin, so that is a thinner skin, the thinnest skin on the body.
So baby it while you're putting your eye cream on, like how people they'll tap it on. Don't be a little bit more gentle. I have always been far too aggressive putting products on my eyes. I know that. I always have to physically talk to myself, don't be so rough. Right. Because I'm all over your face. I want to do the same for my eyes. I'm always slow down.
Yes.
Not so aggressive, because you're stretching that thin skin out. That doesn't help anything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's go over some key ingredients and some key products to help get them on their way. So let's see what actually helps with smoothing, firming, rebuilding.
And there's a couple of things here. Like these two eye creams that we have, Platinum Eyes is ours. And then we also carry Dr. Picard's GHK Luxe Crepey Eye Escape. I love both of these. I highly recommend people, if you're really dealing with, you know, a lot of lines around the eyes and stuff, I recommend you use both of these.
Yes.
I recommend you use Platinum Eyes during the day and the copper at night. Because copper, you know, this is all about skin remodeling. So this helps to break down damaged
helps to flush
cells,
that damage.
Flushes it away, helps to stimulate new tissue growth. And like Platinum Eyes here, this is targeting things like puffiness, dark circles, helps with collagen, elastin, free radicals. This has the retinoids in there. It also has like the soy in there. Well, there's so many things in here. Ubiquinone is antioxidants, moisturizers. This is probably the longest ingredient list we have in like anything, because there's just so many things that can help the eye area.
Sure.
But I highly recommend both of these with somebody that's really, really working on their eyes. And if for some reason you also have dark circles and things like that, putting on the Eyelift Express first, I think this is super helpful. And this also has the caffeine in it.
Yeah.
So if you are dealing with puffiness and the edema, which is like the buildup generally of water, even this, it's like a 28-day turnaround. You put this on every day. It's in this cute little roller, super easy to apply. Like I would roll it on and I would just kind of like pat it all over your eye.
And you could do that upper lid too.
Totally. Like that's what I'm saying. Like kind of like roll on the bottom and then you can just put it everywhere. Get it on the rest of your eye. Let that dry for a few seconds and then put your eye creams on.
We have
whether it's day or night.
some great before and after pictures with hooded lids. With the eye roller in the morning, Platinum Eyes followed. And then at night, eye roller followed by the GHK Luxe.
Yes.
Really can tighten up that area.
Super helpful. Super helpful. And I always like to throw a little dose of reality in here though too. Like when you have excessively hooded eyes, like all of these can help. They're going to help the structural integrity of your skin.
Of course.
They're going to help to tighten. They're going to help to thicken by building like the collagen and elastin. But if you have a lot of extra skin, it's not going to magically make skin go away.
Correct.
Extra skin will never go away with a topical product. So I just want to say, like, let's be realistic always. Some people might need to get like an upper blepharoplasty where they actually cut away some of that skin. There's nothing wrong with that.
Correct.
Or lower,
you
know, when they got the excessive thing. I just always want to like throw a little bit of reality in there. This is going to, and if you do even get those treatments, you can use these alongside that.
Sure.
I mean, your surgeon's gonna be like, oh, your skin is beautiful. You just have too much of it. You know, tighten it. You're gonna heal fast. You're gonna heal. You're gonna have a very painless surgical journey. And all of these, don't think it's like one or the other. You can use all of these and get like a surgical procedure. Like people do this all the time. I think it's super important to know
I get
that
lots of calls
it's not one or the other.
Surgery, or they're preparing for surgery. And letting, trying to get all their ducks in a row. So they have all the goods, for after their Emu Oil, their Regenerate, their copper
help
peptides.
with your scars and things. And there are things like this right here, doing like the TCA peel, like for more intense tightening around the eye area. Probably the most aggressive we can get is doing like a peel on the eyes. And we do have a video, of course, where I'm demonstrating how to do this, because we do it a little bit different than the face. We're putting a little drier application because we don't want anything to drip. But do like a series of these. I would say after about the third peel, that's when people start to really notice changes and like, wow, this has tightened a bit. I mean, all right, like I said, if you're heading towards the surgery, it's not going to alleviate that, but it's going to fix it. And if you've had that, this can help with any kind of scars that you have and tighten the remainder of your skin. Because sometimes they can't make everything perfect with the surgery, and you still might have to do some topical
that's really
things.
Good for texture, because we do get calls, the texture under the eyes gets a little bumpy sometimes. And
they get those little bumps. Yes.
Yeah. And 7 is amazing for that.
7 is perfect. And I have had some people ask me, like, can I go stronger? I'm like, yes, you can. If you're putting on, we're putting on drier layers, so they're not as intense of a layer.
Right.
You know, like when we put it on your face, we're doing like wet, but not dripping. Right.
Right.
Here, we're doing pretty dry, which means like
True.
it might take 2 layers to equal 1 face layer.
True.
So I am always telling them, like, if you're putting like 5, 6, 7 layers of this on and you want to move to the 13, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine. Then you're going to start again with maybe 2 layers or so.
It makes sense.
Work your way up. They're drier layers. It's not as strong as if you were doing really heavy wet layers.
Let's talk about the EXO-AD.
Yeah, and what can we do with this? Yeah. So this is the human adipose exosomes, and this is from our Alqemi line, which is used to be needled into the skin. Now, obviously, we're not going to needle on our eyes. You can needle
under
the down and the sides here, but we can't needle our lids. But you can always still use the exosomes are super for stimulating collagen and elastin and helping all those pathways in your skin know who needs to do what. You know, these are the sergeants of our skin, right? Telling everybody what to do. So something like this is a powder. And my thought process is, you know, you need to obviously mix this into a cream or a serum. Correct. So this is a serum. Our Eyelift Express is a serum. Yes. So you could, you know, unscrew this, pour a little bit of that in there, you know, swish it around. You're going to have to refrigerate this now because this needs to be refrigerated. But you could add it into your Eyelift Express. You could add it into either one of these because this is not going to harm anything. It's not going to be harmed by anything. You could add it to your GHK Luxe. You can add it to your Platinum Eyes. Put it all in your little beauty fridge that we sell, and they'll all stay nice and cool on your bathroom counter. You don't have to run to the kitchen to get it. But I think that's a great idea. I would like take one of the vials from here, put a little bit in here, a little bit in here, a little bit in there. Then you make sure you're like getting it on all the time. You could also do it in any of our other.
Could they
in the
put
Dr.
it
Platinum
into one of their potions here?
100%.
Now that it would be maybe a little easier than getting it into the Eyelift Express because it has a little roller ball on there.
It is a little bit harder. You'd have to kind of pop the ball out.
Yeah, that may take a little bit of finesse. But these are really great, the Platinum potions.
Yes, and these are the ones that we like specifically for the eye area. Yeah. So like these, and if you go to our website and you go on like the 2 potion page or the 4 potion page, there's a list of all the actives and what they're good for, what you can couple together to make things. And the ones that we have on there that are super for the eye area is, of course, our Matrixyl Synth 6. Sure. We have the Skin Ectera, and you can see like all the designs around our eyes. This is for eyes. And then also Citrus Stem, which is, you know, stimulating collagen and elastin. All of these are excellent for the eye area. These can also be mixed into anything else. You can mix it into your creams. You can mix it with your adipose exosomes. You can do whatever you want with these. Like, they're just intense percentages of active ingredients. Like we have active ingredients in here. These are more active ingredients. Right. You could add some of those into your eye creams. You know, that's what I love about
endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities.
That's great. That's great. Great listing of products here.
Yeah.
They can pick and choose. You don't have to use them all.
No.
You can start with 1 or 2. If somebody had to pick, you know, my favorite question, if they had to pick one.
For like if somebody called and they're like, everything's terrible.
Yeah, I need to start with something.
I would tell them to do the peel. If they're like, my eyes are really bad, I hate it, I would say go ahead and do this once a month. Yeah. And we'll work from there. And then I want you to get started doing, you know, another regimen, at least an eye cream.
I just had a thought. One product that we didn't talk about is Emu Oil. Emu Oil is great around the eyes because it's a great makeup remover as well. Very moisturizing feeling. There it is. And it's really hydrating around the eye line.
It is. I use
all those little wrinkles like smooth out at night. It's just
I use this to take my eye makeup off. It's like that's what I do. The first thing when I walk into the bathroom, or, you know, if my hair's not up already, I clip it up and then, you know, pump a Emu Oil. Yeah. And I literally like rest on the sink on my elbows because and just start gently circling until all the mascara bits are off or whatever, and then wipe that off with my wet washcloth, and then I wash my face.
Yeah.
But that is step number one.
Yeah.
And you feel good, because I don't use my AB cleanser on my eyes.
Of course.
You know, this cleans it all off. I wipe it off with my washcloth,
Yeah.
and then I go and use AB everywhere else. But then, yeah, your eyes do stay nice and moisturized because that oil still lingers around. And of course, you think about the other use for this is you can use it to help other ingredients penetrate. So if you wanted to put your exosomes on and your eye creams and stuff, you could either add a little bit of this to it, or you could put this on top of it to help push it deeper into your skin at any given time. I find that that's not the greatest during the day,
Right.
you know, because then
tough.
eye makeup can smear if you've got too
Correct.
many oils on. I think just like ending with the creams and then your SPF is probably best.
But at night, it's a winner.
At nighttime, you can load it on.
Winner,
It's also
winner.
anti-inflammatory too. So think about it. If you like naturally have puffier eyes,
And it's
that could be
transdermal,
beneficial.
so it will help carry some things deeper into the pores and deeper in.
Yeah.
Well, I think, we gave them all the information that they need to get on the right track. So if you have crow's feet and you're feeling a little defeated,
Yeah.
stick with it. A good a routine and a good regimen.
Yes.
And
yeah,
we'll
it's
get you on
easy.
track.
It's easy.
All right.
Well, so now if you have any other questions,
Yeah.
obviously reach out to us at support@platinumskincare.com, or you can call us Monday through Friday.
1-800-917-3155.
Visit us in our Facebook Guru group
That
on
is growing
Facebook.
by the day, right?
And there's over 40,000 people in there.
Wow.
It's scary.
It's a lot.
It's scary, all those questions I have to answer.
Yes, yes.
Well, I mean, I have help, but yeah,
But you're the social media queen. You're on there.
I'm on there.
Not many businesses
I'll
can
see you
say
on
that.
there.
The owner is answering you.
Yeah, all the time, every day.
Good luck.
Bye.